Hello to all Degens. May only good things always happen to you. Today I would like to talk about the famous Worldcoin, a coin created directly by Sam Altman, the father of ChatGPT. This coin holds a high market capitalization due to the recent AI trend and is like a general stock. It may not be an AI-related project if you look closely. But it is often mentioned in connection with it because the head of OpenAI, the company that created ChatGPT, is directly involved in it. Think of it as similar to Tesla CEO Elon Musk's business in diverse areas such as SpaceX, Neuralink, etc. Today we will talk about the relationship between OpenAI, Sam Altman and Worldcoin. I will inform you on the content for your understanding of Worldcoin and WLDcoin. We will even discuss the discussion and prospects for Worldcoin at the end, so please watch until the end. We do not give our investment opinion on every project or coin in the video. The videos are made for informational purposes only and we do not take responsibility for any investment. If you look at Elon Musk, he is the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. In addition, he is chairman of the board of directors of Boring Company, Neuralink, X, and XAI. All of these companies have a lot of promise and controversy because Elon Musk has led the Tesla success myth. It seems there is more than one genius. Sam Altman is also doing a lot of things. As the head of OpenAI, he has created ChatGPT, Sora, and other AI services. And as co-founder and chairman of Tools for Humanity, a company that creates World ID, World App, and WLD token for the Worldcoin Foundation. Sam Altman is the head of OpenAI, but had resigned at the decision of the board of directors. At this time, we learned about OpenAI's peculiar control structure and relationships. Microsoft invested to the tune of $10 billion, but it was a concept invested in a subsidiary. OpenAI is a non-profit organization, with OpenAI GP and holding company and an additional company called OpenAI Global. Similarly, TFH is currently developing Worldcoin and Worldcoin has a separate foundation. Sam Altman currently serves in the role of chair. The exact concept is that TFH and Worldcoin Foundation are currently operating Worldcoin DAO together. The development company and the project are separated to the greatest extent possible. This is due to legal regulations. Worldcoin Foundation is a non-profit limited guarantee foundation company incorporated in the Cayman Islands. World Assets Limited is a business company incorporated in the British Virgin Islands. Worldcoin Foundation is the sole member and sole director of World Assets Limited. World Assets Limited is the issuing authority for 75% of all Worldcoin tokens allocated to the Worldcoin community. The Worldcoin white paper shows that they are trying to create an identity and financial network that encompasses the entire world. If Worldcoin succeeds, he says, it will increase economic opportunity and allow people to distinguish between humans and AI online while protecting their personal information. They can also show the universal income potential that AI offers there, AI-funded UBI. In fact, this is all Sam Altman wants to do through Worldcoin. Two things are at the core of this: distinguishing between humans and AI while protecting personal information, and providing universal basic income to many people. Worldcoin has the concepts of proof of personhood POP, World ID, Worldcoin token WLD, and World App. You only need to understand this part. Let's start with World ID. Simply put, it is similar to our resident registration card. It is proof of my identity. It allows me to digitally prove that I am a human being. This is done through proof of personhood POP, which is proof of personality. When I register for my resident registration card, I register my iris through a machine called an orb, just as I enter my fingerprints. You will then be issued a World ID. It means that a person can register his or her iris. In this way, people will be able to use a variety of services while digitally proving themselves through stored data. Personal information will no longer be directly disclosed to the verifier through the English knowledge proof. World App is an app that stores a variety of information, including World ID, and also acts as a wallet. It contains all the identity and finance that the Worldcoin Foundation wants to do. It will be able to send money, bank, exchange money, and even provide financial services globally to people with proven identities. Although there are cases where there is no identity and no bank account, including in many countries in the African region, we will be able to prove identity to these people and provide them with financial services. It seems that if they make money that way, they would be offered tokens under the concept of universal basic income. The ticker for the Worldcoin token is WLD. It is currently used for governance purposes. They can then be used to use World App, or any other DApp. These parts are not clear and the token is currently used as governance. They will be issued as ERC20 and subsidies will be received at the Optimism address. This is why Optimism rose with Worldcoin in the past when it soared. They say the initial supply is 10 billion units and inflation is 0%, with a possible maximum of 1.5% as early as 15 years or later. They say it can be changed to governance depending on the situation. They say that if you download the World app, visit Orb, do iris recognition, and create a World ID, you will get a free WLD token. They say it is not possible in restricted areas such as the US. 75% of the WLD is provided to the community, 9.8% to TFH, the initial development team, and 13.5% to TFH investors. 1.7% as a reserve. The team and the investors' quantity is structured to supply from 1 year onwards to 3 years. At this time, the supply increases tremendously, so if you are an investor, please refer to this. First, one of the biggest issues at present is the market capitalization of WLD token. First, there is a discussion of the enormous size of the market capitalization. This is not a discussion of market capitalization based on the current price multiplied by the volume in circulation, but rather the fully diluted market capitalization of the entire token when it is issued. WLD tokens have an even higher market capitalization than XRP number 6 and BNB number 4. It's number 4 overall. There is a lot of talk about the market capitalization not being too much to talk about compared to what you have shown us. As we saw above, there is a huge supply of tokens over a period of 1 to 3 years, and there is some debate as to how this supply will be handled. This is because there is currently no demand other than for governance. The more people who register their iris, the more WLD tokens will come onto the market, mostly because the probability of selling these tokens is high. Some argue that additional value must be created for WLD tokens. Typically, CryptoQuant representative Chu Young could not understand the reason for issuing Worldcoin. He also spoke strongly that without utilities, it would be a scam. A BitGet board member stated that Worldcoin is a market maker that controls 96% of the tokens in circulation, and that the market maker is not a market maker. I also spoke about the high potential for dumping with overly fast and aggressive lockups, and that it would be difficult to maintain high value over the long term. The CIO of a particular VC spoke of the token economy being terrible. Besides this, Slow Mist founder, Jack XBT, and pro-riparian lawyer John Degen also spoke on the issue of the high risk of identity theft and the dangers of iris, a critical piece of identity data. We actually did some research on Worldcoins in the UK, France, Kenya, Germany, Argentina, Hong Kong, and other countries. Eventually, iris scanning services were suspended in countries such as India, Brazil, and France, including Kenya. At this time, Worldcoin entered various markets with a temporary approach. It said it is currently working with partners around the world to meet regulatory requirements. They have agreed with the Kenyan government to resume operations early next year, and they have also started an iris scanning service in Singapore. Unlike the regulatory part, the Worldcoin app's data on active users, subscribers, and daily users is rapidly increasing and growing. Contrary to various concerns and regulations, the price of WLD tokens is rising rapidly based on the growth of the AI market and useful data from the World app. However, as I mentioned earlier, the fully diluted market capitalization of the WLD token is higher than the valuation of OpenAI, the company that developed ChatGPT, and there are some bubble arguments. What are your thoughts on Degen? Will Sam Altman's new project succeed, create enormous value, and grow further? Or will it fall due to various regulations and token economy controversies? Please leave various opinions and comments. We hope you found the video useful, and please leave any content, projects, or events you find interesting in the comments. If you would like to receive a steady stream of various information about blockchain, virtual currency, and Web3, please subscribe, like, and set your notifications for Degen. Thank you.